news coming in amid the Israel-Hamas war, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time in several months now, Hamas has launched a rocket attack towards Tel Aviv. Now, the IDF says it came from the Rafah crossing. This is an escalation in the hostilities between Israel and Hamas, ladies and gentlemen, as protests continue around the world. Now, for the first time in several months, Hamas has launched a rocket attack towards Tel Aviv. Now, the IDF, which is the Israel Defense Force, says it came from the Rafah crossing. Those are the visuals that have been put out by the Israeli Defense Force. This comes as Israel continues the offensive in Rafah against Hamas. Now, remember, the ICJ also recently ordered the IDF to stop the offensive in the Rafah sector. But as you can see, Hamas continues the rocket attacks against the Israel Defense Force, primarily targeting the civilian areas in Tel Aviv. And this is coming amid the Rafah offensive by the IDF, which has gained a lot of attention around the globe, where several nations have told the IDF to halt its operations in Rafah. But over here, the Israel Defense Force highlighting the fact that the Hamas anti-Israel operations continue from the Rafah crossing. And now, for the first time in several months, Israel has launched this rocket attack towards Tel Aviv. To get more details, I'm joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra on the broadcast. So, Siddhant, even though the ICJ has ordered Israel to halt the military operations in Rafah, the fact that Hamas has launched this attack, the IDF now has enough ammunition to go ahead with its offensive. In fact, even to expand its offensive against Hamas in the Rafah area.
Well, look, this particular counter-strike that has been made by Hamas, perhaps this is what we are getting to know from IDF, that they have been attacked from Rafah crossing, and Hamas was behind this attack, has perhaps given ammunition upper hand to Israeli forces, especially when there is immense pressure on Israel from the global community to stop the operations in Rafah and Gaza. At the same time, when Israel is under a lot of pressure, especially after the orders from the International Court of Justice, there are a lot of European countries which have isolated Israel in this entire war. Especially in these times, the rockets being fired from Rafah perhaps gives Israel an upper hand as far as the narrative war is concerned. Now, Israel can go to the global community and say that, look, the global community wants Israel to stop operations in Gaza, Rafah. But look, there is a strike which is happening on Israel. That's on the central Israel, Tel Aviv. This is what we have been told from the Rafah crossing. So it's kind of a victory for Israel, the rockets being fired upon Israel, because this gives an upper hand, or also perhaps proves once again that how dangerous Hamas is for Israel.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV 18. For all the latest news and updates, do follow us on our social media platforms.